And just like that, we back, baby. We back. Hopefully, the way the baby can bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Because they try and get the baby out of here. They not holding back any cut cards. They're not holding back anything. Seems like everybody's trying to line up to take out the baby. What he said at Rolling Loud, you can't make an excuse for. But putting it into context, if you go to nightclubs, you sometimes hear some wild stuff on the mic from the host to hype up the club just to get a reaction. Just putting that in a context. If you go to urban nightclubs in some places, whoever's on the mic is going to usually say something to all the time to try to get reactions out of people. When I was going to school in Memphis, one of the most famous lines a DJ would love to say is, "Girl, dance on your friends." And a way to get the girls dancing. You know what I'm saying? One of the most famous ones, if you got a $20 bill, put your hands up. All my independent women, put your hands up. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. So it's always been like a roll call response type of thing inside urban nightclubs. Do I think what he said he should have just immediately came out and apologized for? He kind of sort of did. And then he went Super Saiyan mode. Which, again, on a level I can appreciate. Because if you believe in something and you in your convictions, live in your truth. Live in your truth. Everybody's about living in a truth. And then when somebody lives in a truth and it offends people, they want everybody else to cancel them. But we live in big boy, big girl society. If you don't like somebody, take it upon yourself to stop spending your money and your time with that person. But to completely try to end somebody's livelihood kind of goes against the mental health defense cases that people love to come up with. They love to say, especially on the left, mental health, mental health, mental health. So if somebody makes a comment to which they again try to apologize for, but his apology is not initially received, what is he to do in that instance? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he to do in that instance? Because his first tweet kind of came off good. I of course will have to go pull it up. I read the tweets probably right after everything had occurred. And initially, the first tweet came off like he apologized. But then he came back and it was like LGBTQ, y'all do y'all. And then he just kept going from there. Which again, if you want equality, you shouldn't care what anybody's doing in their bedroom. Truthfully, you should not care. That's equality. Stop caring about what other people are doing in their bedroom. How freaky they want to get, who they want to have sex with, is their business. I actually think it's kind of weird to want to care about what somebody's doing inside their bedroom, because then you open up the window for all the freaky shit you do in your bedroom. And guess what? I don't know. Y'all entertainers usually be on some freak kink shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you get to a certain level. So I don't know. Do you want the window open up into everything you do? That's why I always say I'm a libertarian, which is my made up word for I have liberal values and I have libertarian values. And they go symbiotic together. I believe in the libertarian in me wants you to do everything free will wise you want to do with yourself. You want to do drugs, prostitution, any of that. It's your business. The liberal part of me wants to make sure we be progressive in ways we actually need to be progressive in. It's us making sure we have a safety net. I believe everybody should have a level playing field. We start here from here. And if you decide you want to live a minimal life with government assistance, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? But it's still comfortable. You can bills are paid. You have food in the house. You have health care. Accessibility to transportation, good transportation, and good schools. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have those safety nets. But after everybody receives that safety net, fair game for everybody. You kill what you eat. You have skills, you make more money. You don't have skills, welcome to the bottom where you can still take your vacation. You can still take care of your family, send your kids to college, and not be in debt. That used to be America at one point in time. Didn't include everybody fairly. No. We know our history. Over here, we know our history. You know what I'm saying? But also in the black community, we own more land before integration than we do now. So, kill what you eat with a safety net. That's all we need in America. We don't need all of the extra bullshit in certain ways. Like some things we just understand is better for productivity. It's good for work, home balance. One day we get it together, America. One day. But back to the baby. I love me some baby. He's a really energetic person, but he's keep getting dropped from all these festivals. Now, one thing I do know is his record label is not going to drop him because he brings in so much money. That's the people you should be mad at. Be mad at the record label. Don't be mad at the baby. Be mad at the record label. Because if it's one thing we've learned about record labels is they will promote anything. Anything, no matter how negative it is. And this is not in reference to the baby, because I think he was more taken so out of context than he was actually trying to offend somebody, because he's a pretty blunt person. If he wanted to offend you, I really think he would have just offended you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that's not him. At least from the outside seeing him. I don't know him personally. Never met him. So I don't know. I just think he seems more of a upfront type of person. So if he has an issue, it just said it's not going to be no passive aggressive type shit. Doesn't seem like his character. So hopefully he can get a second chance. But right now, he's getting dropped festival after festival. Lollapalooza just dropped him. Before I got on the head, I saw something from academics that showed he was getting dropped as well. Let's see if we could see that page real fast. Yeah, so it looks like he was dropped from another festival. The Governor's Ball just kicked off the baby off their festival lineup. I'm gonna be real with you all. Festivals finna follow suit unless the baby come back begging and pleading. They trying to show him that cancellation is real. Should he apologize again or donate some bread to an AIDS foundation or stand 10 toes down? Whoo. Again, and that's my thing. We literally have rappers openly putting out songs dissing dead people, and a record label will push the button on it. They will push the button on something that will continue actual harm, well, more dramatic harm in our communities, whether you like it or not. The two of the biggest killers of black people are abortions and homicides from black on black crime. And I know black people hate black on black crime because they say, yes, there's white on white crime, there's Asian on Asian crime, there's Hispanic on Hispanic crime, because people commit crimes in the areas they're generally around. Most black people live around other black people, so most of those crimes just take place in those communities. Most of the people I know who's been killed by guns is from another black man behind the trigger. 99% of the time in my life, that's been the case. I've lost a lot of people to gun violence. So, again, it's just crazy. I believe people should be more upset at these labels. I mean, if you're going to cancel the baby, cancel the label for letting them continue to promote music and try to make money off the situation. They take every situation that could be potentially negative and monetize it. It's a business and it's supposed to do that, but the business model is broken. And we continue to push a lot of BS in some cases over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, becomes crazy. Becomes crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. These labels put money behind so much negativity. They'll continue to put the money behind the negativity. I went back and watched that Lil Mama Breakfast Club interview, and it's amazing how spot on she was right about a lot of shit. And the one carrot that everybody took from it was the Charlamagne possibly made her cry. She was really emotional about her mother and trying to get all her points across. So I mean, everything just culminated at once. I don't know if I fully blame Charlamagne for making her cry, but she said some really profound things. She told them, y'all promote the most negative types of music. In 10 years, it's only going to progress to more of the negative stereotypes that we have. We do get that. I mean, I love gangster music. I love gangster rap. Most of my favorite rappers talk about killing other black men. And the older I get, the more I'm like, damn, that shit sucks. Because, I mean, that shit weighs on you after a while. It weighs a lot. Again, I know too many people who've been killed by gun violence. I went like one summer in like 2 months. I knew 10 people killed. And it's like you just got to chug along and keep going about it. And trying to be desensitized about it ain't the best shit. PTSD, anxiety, all that shit real living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It gets fucked up. So it sucks that my next story would even get to this one right here.